And now, Andrew's Doers, Andrew Does Everything, proudly presents 74ella. It is based on the story of Cinderella with a plot twist. Let's tell you the story, shall we? Once upon a time, there was a young woman named 74ella. 74ella had 11 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Sophia, Estrella, Veronica, Emma, Nina, Tasha, Yadina, Fiona, and Ursula, and Ramona. All of them constantly made fun of 74ella and made her do all the chores. 74 wench! Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all! Said Sophia, Estrella, Veronica, Emma, Nina, Tasha, Hannah, Yadina, Fiona, Ophelia, and Ramona all together. One day, the king of Quarter 700's messenger arrives and says, Hear ye, the king of Quarter 700 is going to throw a ball. And whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Quarter 700 Toppling. But 74ella is not welcome. Her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters are Sophia, Estrella, Veronica, Emma, Nina, Tasha, Yadina, Fiona, Ophelia, Ursula, and Ramona ran with huge excitement. Pit down dresses towards the ball, but argue over who Prince Quarter 700 Toppling may fall in love with. He's going to marry me, said Sophia, the oldest stepsister. Estrella said, No way, Sophia. He's going to marry me. The rest disagree and say, No, Prince Quarter 700 Toppling is going to marry me. Later, 74ella is so sad, distraught and upset about not going to the ball and marrying Prince Quarter 700 Toppling. Whatever will I do? She whimpered. Suddenly, her fairy godmother arrives and comforts 74ella by saying, There, now, my dear sweet 74ella. I can help with a bit of magic. And nobody will know it's you, and you'll become a princess. And so she waves her magic wand. Because of that, 74ella's chores are all done. But her fairy godmother is not done yet. She said, 74ella, go fetch me a pumpkin and some mice. Luckily, 74ella has 74 pumpkins and 48 mice. 74ella's fairy godmother waves her magic wand again to turn the 74 pumpkins into a handsome coach. The 148 mice into horses. And then 74's attire into a princess attire, and a pair of glass slippers appear on her feet. 74ella says, I've never seen such a Quarter 700 tastic gown. And I love my new glass slippers. Fairy godmother, how can I ever thank you enough? And glancing to coach, 74ella's fairy godmother says, Well, you can't, but have fun, 74ella, my dear sweets. But I will warn you, return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken, and everything will change back to normal, and gives her a clock to tell her what time it is. And so, 74ella accepted the warning and climbed in. At the ball, the king of Quarter 700 Toppling says, Good evening, everyone. My son, Prince Quarter 700 Toppling, was wondering who to marry. Isn't that right, son? In which Prince Quarter 700 Toppling responds, Yes, father. Suddenly, 74 was with the ball just in time. Sophia, Estrella, Veronica, Emma, Nina, Tasha, Irina, Fiona, Ophelia, Ursula, and Roma say, "He's walking towards me," all together. But he's not walking towards any of them. Prince Quarterstaff Tumbling is walking towards 74. "You must be 74. May I please have this dance?" asks Prince Quarterstaff Tumbling, in which 74 responds, overjoyed, "Yes!" They sing, and now 74 and Prince Quarterstaff Tumbling sing 74 times "You and Me" as they dance. "Come on, 74, let's dance together. We'll be best friends forever. Who else could it be than you and me?" And then, "Come on, Prince Quarterstaff, let's dance together. We'll be best friends forever. Who else could it be than you and me?" But soon, 74 checks her clock and it's almost midnight. So she scurried out of the ball, and she was running so fast that she lost both her glass slippers. The next day, the king at Quarterstaff Tumblingham and Prince Quarterstaff began their journey all around Quarterstaff Tumblingham to find 74 who captured Prince Quarterstaff Tumbling's heart and brought the 2 glass slippers she lost with them. By the time they arrived, Prince Quarterstaff Tumbling knocks on the door at the house where 74 and her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters live. But instead of 74, they find her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters, Sophia to Ramona. Prince Quarterstaff Tumbling then says, "Ladies, my father, the king of Quarterstaff Tumblingham, and I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try on these 2 glass slippers? Sophia is first, but her feet are too big. Estrella is next, but her feet are too small." "Nonsense! They fit!" she said. The rest did the same, but none of their feet are the right size either. Just then, Prince Quarterstaff Tumbling and the king of Quarterstaff Tumblingham noticed 74. She looks rather familiar. As she tried the 2 glass slippers, they fit, resulting in 74 becoming Prince Quarterstaff Tumbling's princess. "Prince Quarterstaff Tumbling, is that you?" she hollered excitedly. 74, "My dear daughter-in-law, we found you!" exclaimed the king of Quarterstaff Tumblingham. And now, Prince 74, Prince Quarterstaff Tumbling, and the king of Quarterstaff Tumblingham lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, Andrew's Doers. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and Andrew Knows Everything, and buy our merchandise at AndrewKnowsEverything.com. And I did 75 yesterday. That's the previous one in the 70s. So I've also been making the number Cinderella parodies that are in between 70 and 80, a bit of a tradition. So you want to see 70-something-erella? Maybe this could be a daily tradition to complete the 70s. Take care. Bye. And now, Andrew Does Everything proudly presents 333-rella. It is based on the story of Cinderella with a bit of a plot twist. Let's tell you the story, shall we? Once upon a time, there was a young adult girl named 333 Rella. 333 Rella had 25 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Tasha, Hannah, Rena, Ellie, Emmy, Hilda, Ursula, Natalie, Dahlia, Ramona, Ezra, Daisy, Tilly, Harriet, Isabella, Rosalina, Terry, Yadina, Tammy, Huerta, Ruby, Erin, and Emily. 25 of them constantly made fun of 333 and made her do all the chores. 333 wench. Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all, said the ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters all together. One day, the king of Troubleville's messenger arrives and says, Hear ye, the king of Troubleville. His royal majesty is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son. Prince Trimilapling. Can I come? Asked 333 Rella, but she's not welcome. Her 25 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters they are overjoyed. They ran with huge excitement and picked out dresses to wear to the ball. Later, 333 Rella is so sad, doing chores about not going to the ball and marrying Prince Trimilapling. Suddenly, her fairy godmother arrives and asks her what's wrong by saying, Why are you crying, 333 Rella? To which 333-year-old responds, I can't go to the ball and marry Prince Trimilapling, but I have lots of chores to be done. 333-year-old, his fairy godmother said, I can help with a bit of magic. No one will know it's you. She then chants the magic words. Triple, 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 toil and trouble. Chores done on the double. And waves her magic wand. Because of that, and not admitted too soon, 333-year-old's chores are all done. But 333-year-old's fairy godmother's not done yet. She said, 333-year-old, go fetch me a pumpkin and some mice. Luckily, 333-year-old has 333 pumpkins and 666 mice. 333-year-old's the fairy godmother chants the magic words. Triple, 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 toil and trouble. Magic dawn on the double. And waves her magic wand to turn the 333 pumpkins into a handsome coach. The 166 mice into horses. And then 333 Rella's clothes into a gown and crown. 333 Rella says, I've never seen such a trimilaplastic gown. And get a load of my glass slippers. Fairy godmother, how can I ever thank you enough? And climbs into the coach. 333 Rella's fairy godmother said, Well, you can't, but have fun. 333 Rella, but I would warn you, return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken and everything will change back to the way it was before. And gave her a clock to tell her what time it is. And so, 333 Rella accepts the warning. Meanwhile, Prince Trimilapling says, Who should I marry? And suddenly, 333 Rella walks in. "He's walking towards me," said her 25 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters. But he's not walking towards any of them. He's walking towards 333 Prince Trigid try Melopin then asks, "May I please have this dance?" In which 333 responds, "I will be delighted." 333 and Prince Trigid try Melopin dance happily together. But when 333 checks her clock, it's almost midnight! So she scurried out of the ball. And she was running so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Trimele was so worried that he might never see 334 so he traveled all around and triple Freeville to find her, and brought the glass slipper she lost with them. By the time he arrives, he knocks on the door at the house where 333 and her 25 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters live. But instead of 333 he finds her 25 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters. Prince Trimeleopling then said, "Ladies, I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try on this glass slipper?" Tasha is first, but her foot is too big. Hannah is next, but her foot is too small. But she said, "Nonsense! It fits!" The rest is the same, but none of their feet are the right size. Suddenly, Prince Trimeleopling that noticed 333 singing. "Prince Trimeleopling, is that you?" she hollered excitedly. 334 gets so excited because she's happy to have her. Prince Trimeleopling back, and the glass slipper fits. And they both lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, Andrews Doers. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and introduce everything, and buy our merchandise at introduceeverything.com. And if you want to see some sequels, tell your friends about it. Take care. Bye.